thought it was about time that I did an update for my nighttime skincare routine. I have kept it very simple for video purposes, and from time to time there are tools that I do incorporate into my skincare routine. One of them is the New Face that I use. I usually use the New Face either on a spa day, like that would be on a Sunday after I finished everything I need to do around the house. I also use a derma roller, and I use that once every couple of weeks because I do use one that has a little bit longer needles, so it's penetrating a little bit more. I know that many of you would like a video on derma roller. Let me know in the comments if that is something you truly all want to see. I have hesitated because I feel that the derma roller is dangerous in the wrong hands. I also use my baby Quasar from time to time. I also use my Opal, which is to help to penetrate my eye serums, or my Janu, which is for around the lips. Now I'm keeping all of those things out of this video because they are expensive items and many cannot afford them. So I am just going to keep my skincare routine very simple. Perhaps I will do an update, if that is what you all would like, on the tools that I use. The tools are not necessary. They are something that I enjoy. I feel that if you get enjoyment from something or pleasure, then that is your business and that's what you should be doing, but always stay within your budget. So for now, we are just going to keep it simple. All right, I already washed my face at the sink. If I have makeup on, I am using a cleansing balm, and right now I have Algenist or Dyptique. I will put them in the description box, a link, so you can go and see what they look like. I use the Foreo, which I must say I'm trying to break the habit. I am a Clarisonic girl and I miss my Clarisonic. I'm thinking I may have to bite the bullet and get another one. And that is what I would do at the sink. And then I would do the oil balm, the cleansing balm first to remove the makeup with my Bioderma for my eyes. And then I would do a second cleanse with a cleansing milk or something like that, just to make sure that I got all of the makeup off. I must admit that I still sometimes use a cleansing foam, and I shouldn't because I'm so dry. All right, my next step is, this is not, I had a full bottle of my raw sauce sitting on the counter, and I have granite countertops, and I knocked it over somehow and it cracked the top half of the bottle and all that product spilled out, and so I had this empty, and this is my Makeup Raw Sauce in here. So I take just a couple pumps of that in my hand, and then I will just pat it on and massage it into my face, down to my neck. Okay, and I kind of just work it in like it's a lotion. I go everywhere with this, everywhere, over my brows, lightly underneath my eyes. I go everywhere. And then I just give it a slight patting because that's what I do. You do not have to do what I do. You don't even have to use all the products I use, okay? So then now that that is in, I take the new Hyaluronic that they sent me, and I just spray this on my face. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just give it a nice tap. That's a little extra boost of hyaluronic acid. Okay, so my next step, the Ordinary company just sent me their 2% retinoid. I have to say, I ordered everything I possibly could use in the Ordinary line to be able to use it and review for you, and I ordered it almost 2 weeks ago, and I have not received it. I have never had that problem. I did contact the company, and it said that they're working as hard as they can to get the orders out. So I guess I just have to wait for that. I really wanted to get started on that so that I could use it. I also have, I'm going to update my facial video for all of you, and I have a new spa-like skincare line to use during that, but a very effective spa-like, okay? It has more of the, you know how some products just smell spa-like, but they are very effective also. Okay, so the next step I do is I take the ordinary Retinoid 2%, and this is a cream-like texture, so I take a little bit of that, and then I pat it onto my skin, my neck. Now this is a very mild form of retinoid. It's not like using Retin A. So, and I've seen no peeling yet from it, okay? So then I'm just gonna pat that in. Now I am the type of person, and you may differ, I like to give everything a little bit of time to settle in. You don't have to if you don't want to. It doesn't mean you're gonna disrupt anything. I just like everything to kind of work its way in just for a second or two before I put the next product on. Now Drunk Elephant is a line that you don't have to wait because they don't have any fillers or artificial ingredients in their products, anything that's going to interrupt. So that's a product you could just take all of their products, squeeze it in one thing, and pat it all on your face and go. Okay, so now that's soaked in a little bit. My next step, I'm going to put my retinol, and right now I'm using the Dr. Gross Ferulic retinol product. You all know that I absolutely love the SkinCeutical AOX. That is a phenomenal product. You can get that many places, and I will buy that again. But right now I wanted to try this because so many of you have asked me about it. So I'm going to just tap that around my eye area, and then I go right up over my eyebrow. I don't actually go on my lid with this because as your body heats up, that's going to travel, okay? I do like this product. It's too soon to say if it's going to take away all my wrinkles. Nothing's going to take away our wrinkles. We're just preventing, okay? All right, so my next step is going to be a little extra boost of my hyaluronide. It's a hyaluronic acid. Now I'm not going to use any glycolic products because I have a retinol going on, so I want to be careful. So I'm just going to take the hyaluronic acid, and I just take the dropper full because I'm going to use it on my face, my neck, and so on. And then I'm just going to tap that in. That's just for some extra moisture because I am so dry. And then I'm just going to massage it in. I work upward on the neck, and then I try to work up on the face, but I usually pat the face. I get into the habit of that because it's less movement on the face, but I'm not a real firm believer, and I know I'll probably get some eek out of this. I don't really think that moving your skin around is really causing your wrinkles. I think as we age, we just lose things, and that's the natural progression of aging, wrinkles. All right, so next, I'm going to take, right now I'm using the SkinMedica TNS Eye Cream. I cannot use this one during the day because it does interfere with my concealers. So I use it at night because it is a fabulous eye cream. So you just need a tiny bit of this, and I'm just going to tap it on, and I'm going to go ahead and tap it around. And then I'm going to work it in that way. And then I'll just make sure that I have it all up underneath where all those beautiful little wrinkles are forming. Okay, now the TNS has that extra boost of the human growth hormone. There is a controversy over that, but it doesn't bother me in the least because I have researched it and I understand it. Okay, so there we have tapped in all of our eye cream. Again, this can be purchased at many places. I will list and link everything below for you. Okay, so now here's where I may differ a little bit. You know how much I love essential oils. Frankincense has anti-aging properties. Now I know there are some people who believe that essential oils are just horrible for the skin. And if your skin can't tolerate them, that may be true, but my skin can tolerate them. I've been using them for years. It's just an extra boost I put, but you must use this with some sort of oil. So I'm going to take my marula oil by Drunk Elephant, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to take a dropper full of it. And I am going to go ahead and put it in my hand, and I use the whole drop or whatever sucks up, I use it in my palm. And then I'm going to open, and this is by, I have to put my glasses on, I'm having a blank here. I think I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to take the frankincense, and I want one drop. That's it. Just one lonely, two snuck out, but one drop is really what you want. And then I'm going to take my oil, and I'm just going to move it around in my hand so that the frankincense blends in, and then I'm going to go ahead and pat it on my skin. Now, I don't suggest that you add any essential oils until you know that your skin can handle it. Okay, so, and it does have a tiny little smell of frankincense now. And I'm going to pat it all over first. Don't put this over your eyes. It looks like I am, but I'm cupping. I don't know what that sound that just came out of my throat was. Anyway, you're going to just go ahead and press it in. And then I'm going to just massage. You can even do a little facial massage. And now that you have an oil on, your skin may look like it's going to move around or it's really pulling, but it's not. You have such good slip with that oil that you're not doing any damage. So I'm going to move up and go over my lips. Just a little facial massage, and then go ahead and work up with it. So you're really working that marula oil and the frankincense in. And then you just want to go up and around, and then stay with the forehead a little bit. Just a little massage, a little treat for yourself. You don't have to do the massage part. And then we are just going to work on our neck, massage it in, and then whatever you have left over, get those ears. Because the ears are going to tell your age. I go all the way around my neck and up. At night I lube up at night. I lube up. Then you can take it and rub it right into your hands. Now, my palms, I don't like the greasiness on my palms, so I will wipe my palms off. I have to. All right, so that step is done. I do have an added step for my neck. My neck is really starting to show age, so I'm trying to prevent this. And I'm almost done with this. This is by Neiman, again, from the Decium company. It is a Vaseline type looking product, and I'm just going to put a little dot of that on my neck, and then I'm just going to massage it in all over my neck, and then under the jawline. And it's supposed to really help with elasticity and firming. I'll let you know when I'm done with the whole tube. I'm not disappointed with it, but you know, is it a miraculous fix-all? No. And then the Drunk Elephant Lippy. Usually I use a Bioderma, but I've been using this one. It's okay. It's not enough for this dry mouth. All right. And that is what I do. Now, the last step, and I'm not going to do this now because I'm going to go downstairs and watch a little TV with Louie. And then when I come up for bed, all of this will have settled into my skin, and that's when I will apply a sleeping mask. And this just locks everything in and gives you an added boost of moisture. And when you're dry like me, steps like this are very important. Many of you may not need this, but you know, if you're a skincare junkie, it's not going to hurt you. And there are tons of them out there, all different price points. And I have used the Botanica line from the drugstore by Olay. It's very nice, highly fragranced, but then so is this Vichy one. I love the Fresh Sleeping Mask, the black tea one, I love that. Amore Pacific has a beautiful sleeping mask, so you can go from drugstore all the way up to high end, and find the one that works for you. You know me, I like to use a couple of them, you know. So that is it for my simplified nighttime routine. This is what I do, and I'm ready for bed. Now, of course, I will take oils for my hair. Sometimes I will mix the oils, and that will all become part of my nighttime routine. And I will just go ahead and take the rubber band out. It's not a rubber band. And I'll just massage oil all through my strands of hair. And I really get the ends good. And then I take another pump. Any oil will do. It doesn't matter what oil I'm using. This is the Lanza oil. I mix them all. It doesn't matter. And I just run it through my hair. and I'll massage it into my scalp. Now, massaging your scalp, some people might laugh at this, but it helps to stimulate growth. So go ahead and give yourself a tiny little massage, because massage gets the blood flow going, and blood flow means growth, okay? And that would be my nighttime routine. I put my hair right back up in a little twisty tie, and I am ready to go down and watch TV until it's time for bed, and then it's this. All right, so let me know what you do for your nighttime routine, ritual, and I love hearing from you. I truly do. I love hearing what everybody does, how we're all so different. That makes us all so wonderful. All right, so thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe. We're anti-aging here. Be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, lovable. Love you all.